The thing that's holding you back from success in trading, I believe, is strategy jumping. Going from one thing to the next, trying out different rules, different styles week by week. And today we'll address that. I'll share with you how I overcame strategy jumping or strategy hopping and what got me to my first 6 figures in trading. Let's dive right into it. So staying in Halifax currently, it's a beautiful hotel here, a beautiful place, definitely a nice city. I'll try to add some shots of the city here as I talk. But I want to cover this because it's very important for people who are learning different styles, going to YouTube, kind of finding what people trade and trying to copy it and applying it. Then the next week it doesn't work, then you go to something else and you try something new. This is going to be a habit that will really hold you back in trading. Not saying you're going to learn stuff, you're probably going to learn a lot of good strategies and edges that will be useful later on, but a lot of it is kind of wasting your time and not getting you any results. I'll share with you here a bit of the overview of how strategy hopping works and why it's not good and how I think of trading a bit better than that. But I'll also share with you my personal story and kind of things that got me unstuck. And hopefully you have a good overview of things that will help you to move forward and get these results faster. First thing I want you to understand is that trying new things or trying new styles is a good thing. You should be in your trading journey as you get more proficient and better. You should be trying new things. You should be kind of looking at how you can do things better. It's totally fun to try new stuff and to apply things and to learn new methods and see how other traders do things. That's totally fine. That's totally perfect. You should be doing that actually. The problem here is not trying things out correctly. When you strategy jump, you're basically trying something out. You're trying a strategy. You trade it for a while and then you let your emotions dictate what you do next. So let's say because you have a few losses, you decide to stop trading that certain method and you move on to something else. That means that you let your emotions, based of course on your results, dictate what you do next. And that's not how you want to try things. If you tend to go to other strategies, by the way, I have a full training that Michael Thomas did. It's a really, really cool masterclass or training or video training about how to stay disciplined and how to really achieve that 100% compliance. It's a good thing to measure, the compliance. So how often do you follow your rules and how often do you not follow your rules? That training is going to be useful for kind of sticking to your strategy and applying what I talk in this video a bit better. So check it out, it's going to be linked below. The first thing is a free training. You don't have to pay anything for it. It's pure value. We did this with our students a few months back, got some good feedback out of it, and we give it for free to use. You can actually learn these things and apply them to your own trading right away. So check it out. This will be useful for the next few points on this video. So click the link, get it, and come back here to watch the video just after. All trading methods that you try and all these different things you implement should be based on data. So you should kind of become a scientist of your own trading. Right? Scientists, when they go into the lab, they don't go and start to like think about what they want to try and then try it out and then go and change something else. They go in the lab, they have something they want to try, they have a hypothesis, then they go and try it out, they measure it, they have data to back it up, and then they decide what that means after. If that's something that's worthwhile, if that's a good finding, or something to just discard and move on. Many of the times the methods you try or the things you implement will be time wasters. They won't do any good for your trading. But sometimes you find that one thing that will actually make a big difference. And that's why having a data to track it correctly is definitely useful. So now we have the theory out of the way. I want to share with you why I stopped strategy hopping and what got me out of it, toward also getting my first 6 figures in trading capital. It really was at a point where I had been trying different strategies and edges and learning about things people traded on YouTube for at least 2 to 3 years, like a lot of the time. I was really like every day on YouTube trying to find how people traded. I would try something out for maximum a week, 2 weeks, then I would move on to something else. And what happened is I got so fed up of trying to learn different things and learn different methods that didn't work. Now I actually found something that worked a bit decent for me. It wasn't like that good, but then I started to see the flaws of it and see how it didn't work sometimes and how it could maybe not get me any profits in trading. And then I realized that it's either I focus on that one thing and I really put my energy into it, or I just keep doing the same thing I've been doing the past 3 years and waste the next 5 years doing it. By trying different things, strategy jumping to the next shiny object and keep doing this and not getting any results. I really started just clearly in my head about either I do this right now or I do it the right way, or I keep doing the same thing I've done before and it's going to lead me nowhere. And I had a pretty clear choice to make. Some people will go with the first path. They will go and actually do the hard work, which is definitely hard. Some people will go the other path. They will say, okay, I'll keep doing it. I'll find something better. And then when I have something better, I'll settle down and kind of keep it. And rarely are you going to get good results when you keep that mindset of strategy hopping and trying something new again. Because every time you hit a few losses or a small drawdown, you will go back to the habits of, okay, I should find something different. I should find a different strategy. Then you move on to something else. And all that stuff you've built, all the things you learn about a strategy kind of disappear. And then you're back at square one trying to find how to make it work with that new style you have. So it's either I get results right now with what I have, I focus on this, or I keep doing the same thing I've done for the next 5 years and not get any results. And I picked the first way, of course. Now, a lot of it comes down with, of course, discipline. So if you want to go through that training on how to achieve 100% compliance, this will help you to get more discipline, yes, but also build the right habits that you need for your long-term success in trading. So check it out. It's going to be the first link below. It's free. I mentioned this twice, but it's very useful. So go check it out and come back here to the video and keep going with me on how to stop strategy jumping and actually get results. What happened with me taking the decision of I either do this right now and get results, or I keep doing the same thing I've done for the next 5 years, is I actually tried to become the master at my own style. I tried to really understand my style and what I was trading better than anyone else out there. I put together some pieces that I learned from different people and made my own style. And I kept it also very simple. I didn't go with like fancy tools and trying to like make it super nice and super pretty and stuff. It was very like basic rules with basic indicators, basic market context filters, like very, very general and basic stuff. But I made it my own. Now I'm thinking of doing a video about how to keep your trading simple and why my style is so simple. I think people are complicating this way too much, trying to add more filters and more rules and making the strategies advanced when they should actually be more simple. If you want me to do a video on that, let me know in the comment section. Either comment simple or something else, and I'll know you want me to do a video on that. Or maybe push this out in the next few weeks. And I'll make sure that this is getting done and that you actually can learn from this. I think people should keep it simple as opposed to trying to make it too fancy in general in trading. So let me know and I'll do a video on that if you want to. So I started to, of course, become my own expert at my style. I started to track my trades every week and see really what I was doing and where I could improve, what trades were either not following the plan or not following the rules I had, or what trades were just kind of mistakes. It kind of led me to see that many trades I took didn't match the strategy at all. They were some things were wrong. Some things, either the context was wrong, or I was trying to kind of force things up, or I took profit too early or too late, or I had my stop loss too close to the price, and therefore I had a loss because of it. And all these things I could really easily fix. Now, I didn't see these things when I was strategy jumping and going from one thing to the next. I didn't track any of that at all. So it was hard for me to go and see what went wrong and what I could improve. But when you actually do it and you actually have stats on what you did, then you can find ways to fix it and to improve your results. Now, if you're still watching this video, and I hope you are, here's the principle I want you to remember for the rest of your trading career. You should know what you trade better than anyone else out there. Meaning you shouldn't be trading a strategy that someone on YouTube taught you. Or if you do, you should make it your own and become the expert at it, so that you really know your stuff better than anyone else out there. If you know your strategy and your rules better than someone else out there, then you're really becoming a master at it, and you know what you do wrong, what you do right, you know why it works, and you get more confident in it too. You have a lot more confidence based on what you do because you know you are the expert and you know things will work out long term for you. If you just take something off YouTube or off a blog and then you start to apply it, first of all, someone knows it better than you, and they're probably gonna outpace you and do better than you because they know how to tweak the rules, they know when the strategies won't work, they know what filters they gotta add when the market is crazy, and all these kinds of things. I really believe if you know what to trade better than anyone else out there, you will have success long term. Then it's just a matter of course scaling up, adding more capital, finding investors, which we've covered before, going for prop firms, which you can check this video over here in the corner. That goes more about how to get capital, how to scale up your account, and how to really take it to the next level. So check it out, join me here, and I'll catch you back here in that video pretty soon. Ciao.